Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
Wonderful good evening to you guys out there, and welcome to Some TV, the pulse of the nation. I remain your host for today. I'll be your presenter for this What's Trending on Some TV. I remain the presenter for today, Teresa Ayubaduse, aka Tessie Stone, and with me here today is my one and only capacity lady, Mama the capacity. You know, she's capacitated. You know, she has smile. You know. Welcome on board, my dear friend.
Thank you.
You know, you always see us together because we have to work hand in hand. You know, presenters were always like that. So thank you so much for joining us. And today, this is another new episode, a new segment of What's Trending on Some TV, the pulse of the nation. If you're just joining us, you can follow us on Facebook at Some TV and on YouTube at Some TV Live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know we don't talk alone. There will be a number displayed on our screen, which you can also call in to be part of our show for this wonderful evening. And I hope I find everyone doing well and doing good in his house this evening, because today is Tuesday, and I believe everyone had a wonderful day today. Let me start with my co-presenter. How was your day today, making it Tuesday? So how was your day today?
Right. It's nice to be here once again, Tessie. My day, as usual, is good. We thank God, we bless God. At least we have life. There's hope for new things.
You know, they say, yes,
so, yes, I just want to encourage our lovely viewers out there. When there is hope, just keep it. That when there is life, there's hope.
Yeah.
So definitely we keep pushing to when everybody, everybody will go laugh. Everybody, you go better.
Yeah, you go better.
Yeah.
You go better. That's really a nice one. Thank you so much out there. All our viewers, thank you so much for joining us. You know, we're always here. And today's edition or episode of What's Trending, I have a latest gist. But this one, there's how it is. This one is really annoying. Let's move on to this story. Because today's story, you get as it be. Because it deals with our police officers again, our police on duty. Yeah, and this one now says that these police officers were actually on a patrol that day. So after their patrol, these officers, I don't know what is wrong with them, they decided to just count the money in the public inside their patrol car. You know, if the police officers are on duty, they go out on a patrol and they stay on the road for people to pass. And all these small change is not the one bringing issues for us in our society. And now someone has captured that moment where the police officers are busy counting the money in the car, and then they shared it online, which is on the X, formerly Twitter. And then after they shared that video, the police PRO, that is Bright, decide to say, yes, the police are in charge and they're taking control of these things. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to bug you much, but let's watch the video and see as these people are counting this money. Then you can begin to call, air out your own opinion, drop your own comment on our Facebook page, and also you can send in SMS. If you can't call, you can drop your SMS so that we can get to read it out. Let's watch the video, viewers.
That's that shit, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. No fuga, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. No fuga, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. No fuga, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. That's that shit, no fuga. That's that shit, no.
Wow. That's why I said Nigeria, and you know, in this our country, there's nothing we can't see. There's nothing that we can't see in this our country. Are we going to talk of insecurity or kidnapping or stealing? And now the same people we're supposed to run to when we are in need or when we are in trouble, we're supposed to run to their arms, but we find them trying to do things that they are not even supposed to be doing. Oh, let me allow my guests in the studio to talk. What do you have to say about this capacity, lady?
Wow, this is tough. Like I do on top what is. For me, it's actually a sad one. Like, how did we say these police people catch this person, we do that video? Because the one thing about these security partners on the road, when you're coming, you're videoing them, they don't like it. I don't know why.
Yeah, but it happened to my brother. You know, he was driving. Yes. Police officer was trying to harass him with his car. So they're like, hey, whoa, police is not your friend. When they say police is your friend, police, they lock him up. Like, they have to pay a fine before he was released.
Exactly. They will seize your phone to some extent, seize it, or just make you delete the video. I don't know why. But police officers out there, you guys are doing, yes, you're protecting us, you're doing the right thing. But collecting tax, you know, say this kind of tax, where they collect, I swear, say I no good. And there's cost behind it. What is the point of you coming on, like, saying somebody should give you something? The person knows, say, I don't feel, say, I no go give you. But if I can't give you now, if I don't give you now, na basis. So as they give you that kind of thing, they follow with cost.
Yeah.
So you just get us below. Let's just hear from our lovely viewers.
Let's hear from our viewers. We are first caller in the house. Hello, good evening. Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Mary Blessing.
Okay, Mary Blessing. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
Yeah, all I have to say, it has been a custom. And would I say Nigeria they don't do anything about it. It's already part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because how can you imagine now miscounting money? Where did you actually get the money from? If other forces could see it now, won't they start eliminating them? I mean, I don't know where we are going in this country. Honestly. Wow. Nigeria has become something else. How can you imagine it for this force? You that are meant to protect and secure us. You are in very cocaine money. Where did you actually got the money from? Even if the top ones, they should see it, they will not do anything.
Yeah.
So the corruption has become so deep in this country that it's like we are seeing it as a normal way of life.
Wow.
You know, honestly, that's like my point of view. We are seeing it as a way of life. So if the top cannot correct themselves, how would then the lower one correct themselves?
Wow.
So I don't know. Nigeria we have to just have to get ourselves together to see that we do something about this corruption. It's not a game. It's what I call it. It's a satanic manipulation.
Wow.
If we cannot do it as in Nigeria, I don't think this country will move forward.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that beautiful comment out there.
All right.
Okay. Right. Yeah, you know, that just as this our viewer said here
Yeah,
now.
and you know, there's one thing about what she actually said now. Like people just made it look like it's a norm. You understand? So they just go out there and do their stuff and just get away with it because it's a norm. They've been doing it for a very long time. But me, my major concern here is that you see, Nigeria. One thing about Nigerians, we judge based on what we see. We don't go into details to say like how true is this that they got the money from the patrol they got, or how did it, like we don't even know. We just saw a short clip of video showing policemen counting money, and the story was tagged how they got the money from. What proof does the person have that that money was gotten from passengers or those people that have cars? Because it's just a video we saw, so we can't just conclude on saying that yes. We can't just generalize it that all policemen are like that. We have actually faithful policemen because there's this person I know that he always drives a spot that there is this security officer, and he said he's going to give this man a thumbs up because he has never stopped him for a penny. Do you understand?
Wow.
So I don't know, like how, like what proof does this story has to tag? Like, is there any clip of them collecting the money and coming to count it? Let's hear from our viewers.
Right, let's see what our viewers have to say about this. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Christabel Emerald. I'm coming from Adamawa State.
All right, Christopher from Adama, what do you have to say about this trend?
This is just something that is always happening because people are always corrupt, especially these policemen. They are, people always pay tax on the road. So they still also collect money, which is not helping civilization, which is not helping civil people. And if this thing does not stop, it's a sign of corruption, which is corruption. And corruption also doesn't help the country.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Thank you so much, Christabel, for that wonderful opinion. Wow, you heard from Christabel. That's what she have to tell us about that. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Delta State.
All right, please can you turn down the volume of your TV before you call? Hello, good evening. Hello. All right, viewers, thank you so much for calling. You can also drop SMS if you want to talk and want to be able to get you, but please turn down the volume of your TV set anytime you're trying to call in so we can get to communicate. You can't call in and hear yourself while you're talking on phone. Thank you so much, our viewers. Hello, good evening. Hi, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, Samuel. So what do you have to say about this trend right now? Wow. All right, Samuel. Don't forget you are live. So anytime you're calling, you have to speak louder and audible, okay? Hello, good evening. All right, viewers, thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for airing out your own opinion and your own take on this trend. Yeah, what our police officers are doing now is not really so uncomfortable. Yeah, we believe that. And if you see the money they're counting, it's like more of 50 naira, 100 naira, 200.
But we can't really, we don't have proof that they collected that money from drivers. Or we know, yes, policemen actually do that. But those group of men that were captured in that video, there's no proof of them standing on the road collecting money. They just finished their patrol. So we can't, we know, say, but not, it's interesting to know that not all policemen that stand on the road in the night collect money.
I would take that as a 50-50%.
Yes, we can't generalize.
Yeah, we won't say all because one thing with this country is one being spoiled the rest. So let it just be like one, they are used to it and people know them with that act. That is why people decide to say yes, that is was it. So, all right, let's hear from our viewers.
Generalize it, yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, I am
All right, Barrister Pablo from Abuja. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
Okay, first of all, I want to thank you for the good work you are doing on TV.
Thank you so much for that comment, sir.
Yeah, I think, okay, hold on.
Okay, thank you so much, Barrister, for commenting. Thank you so much for watching Some TV. Keep watching Some TV because we're so going to keep you entertained. We're so going to bring you the latest gist and any gossip, especially on what's trending. So just keep watching and keep bringing your comments and opinions. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Uche, calling from Onitsha.
Okay, Mr. Uche from Onitsha. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
The Nigerian police is an embarrassment to the country. And it's like the society is totally messed up. The police is only showcasing the corruption at high level. I was coming back to Onitsha this morning from my village. What I saw on the road, they will even tell you that 100 naira is not enough.
Wow. Wow.
You must give that 200 naira. And I discovered that police posts between my village and Onitsha, at the last count was 14 of them, and each of them was given 200 naira. So, what does the driver take home? Like I've summarily said, the police, Nigerian police, is an embarrassment.
Wow.
I don't want to go beyond that. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that beautiful comment. Wow, wow, wow. That was a beautiful and massive opinion out there. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, I'm Mary from Delta State.
All right, Mary from Delta. What do you have to say about this trend?
Yeah, I heard someone saying that what proof did the person have? I've seen them several times on the road. I've seen them several times counting money,
Wow.
bringing out money from their pocket, giving to the person that is sitting in the back of the van. So it's not something that you will be looking for proof. A lot of people see them every day. So this country is just something else.
Wow.
Just something else.
Oh, thank you so much, Mary, for that beautiful comment.
All right, let me come in.
Okay, you have to come in because she just responded to your own opinion.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say here is that I know, yes, policemen do that a lot, but let's not generalize it because it's not all that does that. That's my point. And what about the video? They just showed a short clip of policemen counting money. We don't even know what money that is for. We can't really say that money is for the way they stand on the road to collect the money. We all know that's what they do.
No, but that is what is in the story. It's not that we just forge it or we just pick the video saying that this is it.
You know one thing about Nigerian, if you're actually coming out with your own statement, you have to like listen to the other side, or if you want to come out and let people talk about your own story, you have to give evidence. This is when we all know, yes, they are collecting money at night because, and I heard another caller said when he was traveling, Uche from this thing. So these people, when you see a car, like when you want to travel, and those drivers know that definitely there are policemen that collect money from them. Do you understand? So there's no way you pass a checking point without giving 100 naira, 200 or...
Let's see what our viewers will say.
But I just want to add something. Let me just round up so you can talk. So when a driver is taxing his passengers' money, definitely is going to put the one of the police.
No, they don't do that.
They do that because they calculate their fuel, how much they are going to benefit, what they are going to give to the owner of the car.
Then let me shock you with what you're just saying now. Let me just shock you now because
if they are saying they are going to give 200 to 10 checking points, then what is their gain?
So let me shock you. At the
gain.
end of the day, most of these drivers don't have gain. And then why did I say so? Because now if you're taking a long journey from here, maybe to Jos, yeah, definitely you see them, maybe transportation will be 14,000 naira. And then they will just tell you the price. The fuel they put alone, before you get to Jos, at most, driver will stop 3 times to buy fuel for that car. So you can imagine putting fuel of 100, 50, 90, automatically that money has gone. The only money that drivers get is maybe when someone is labeling something. You can label some goods from here to Adamawa, and it's from that labeling they have their own personal change, but you can't say it's from the main.
Okay, I can't just say I'm driving from here to Jos without having something in my pocket, without any gain. Does that even make any sense?
Let's allow our viewers to hear their own opinion.
It doesn't make any sense.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I'm Chinedu calling from Jos.
All right, Mr. Chinedu from Jos. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
I think our sister, the other lady there, I stumbled, I don't know her name. She's just trying to be very diplomatic. But if you want to go diplomatic with, take for instance, she said, you don't know if this money is from people and stuff like that. Are they supposed to make money?
Wow.
Do they have a shop?
They don't.
Do they sell tomatoes? They are supposed to go out, bring in suspects, probably make peace. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Not extorting people. And there are people who must have begged them, please, and stuff like that. But then, how much do you have there and stuff like that? Imagine sitting in the policeman and then counting the money. If you look at the money, it's just 20. These are money collected from people. At the end of the day, police will want increment in their salaries and stuff like that. At the end of the day, they are not making life easy for the people. They are supposed to protect property and lives. Not counting money. Counting money. They are not supposed to make money.
Oh.
They are not going out on patrol. They are not supposed to make money. They are going out on patrol. It's not to go and make money. Bring returns. No. It's to go out, probably apprehend suspects and make peace, make sure that properties and life are protected. We have insecurity everywhere. We collect money both from offenders and the people we are supposed to protect, and that's how you find a whole lot of things happening in our society, which is actually very, 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 very wrong. Let's just call black and white. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chukudi from Jos. You had him. You know, he has given the answer you needed.
No.
So thank you so much for that wonderful
Yes, the
comment.
money, like you said, they're not supposed to be making money. Yes, they are paying them. And that 2020 naira, they don't have shop. Yes, we understand. But is there a proof that the video
Don't just argue too much. Yes, that is it. Someone saw them, and that's what the person did the video. And the PRO himself came out and spoke also. So that is to show you that, yes, they were, in fact, they are involved in doing it. Hello, good evening. Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ruth from Ogun State.
Miss Ruth, please can you turn down the volume of your TV?
Okay.
All right, so please can you air out your own opinion on this trend right now?
I would like to talk on the policemen.
Okay.
It's not their fault though, because policemen, if they are paying them well, if the government are paying them well, they don't have to be collecting 200 naira, 500 naira on the way, and they don't have to be collecting money from taxi drivers. If the government are paying them well, and they don't have to do that. That's just all what I want to say.
Thank you so much for that beautiful comment out there, Miss Ruth. All right. We have another supporter saying if they are paying them well, but I believe that yes, they are paying police officers well. Because with the increase of the minimum wage, you should know that yes, at most, even though we know things are hard in the country.
Brought here, the policemen were crying. They paid pension of 2 million for how many?
Yeah, but they pay. The problem now is the pension coming up. But when you are on duty, when you are in the civil, when you are serving, definitely your salary drop early. In fact, the security personnel in this country, I guess they are part of the first set of people. In fact, not even they are the first set of people that will receive alerts before any other civil servant. That is how I see it. So I just believe that that is just it. All right. Hello. Good evening. Okay, I guess we lost this caller, but all right, for just joining us, this was trending on Some TV, the pulse of the nation. And we're discussing about our police officers who were seen counting money in their vehicle after their patrol. And we don't really know what people are giving their suggestion, everyone their own opinion, saying that they are not trying, that they have been doing that. People know police officers with that attitude. So you, our viewer, what do you think about this? Are they doing the right thing or the wrong thing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's not talk too much about this because we have other latest stories that we will have to discuss. And this is my story now happening in Edo State. Wow, my Edo people are really trying. You know, there's this lady in Edo State. Now she's lamenting online, that's on social media platform, X formerly Twitter. She said she was paying house rent of 280,000 naira. And all of a sudden, they later increased it, the landlord increased it to 380. And now he shifted it from that 380 to 700,000 in a rented apartment. My brother, is it a POP? Is it I don't know how he made that house. But I guess it should be a single room. Okay. And single room for 700,000 in Edo State. I don't know how beautiful Edo State is because I've never been to Edo State, so I can't criticize. But let's hear from the horse's mouth so we'll get to know the real story that happened. All right, viewers, let's watch this video for more details.
So at this point, can we all drag landlords? Because, see, this morning, I just saw this at my domot. Mind you, I know the house. I just come back to say this thing for the person don't throw for day. Now I open it to check. I see say like lawyer send me paper from my landlord say house rent from 350,000 to 700, and I'm to pay this money from now to December. Like I need to find 700k to pay him by December, and if I cannot afford it, I should leave the house. Mind you, our house rent was 280. He increased it to 350. We started paying 350. We didn't complain. Okay, now 700,000. Guys, I have to pay money for 2 years in 1 year, and I have to provide that money from now to December in this small Edo State. Now, what is the reason for this increment? They write to the landlord, you know, they reply, we go just do that in UK there, they pull money. We don't know some of the stuff for Nigeria. Like, we go through a lot for this country. We want 700k pay from now to December. Where? If not for the fact that the Nigerian system is not working, but so at this point, can we all drag landlords? Because see, this morning I just saw this at my domot. Mind you, I know the house. I just come back to say this thing for the person don't throw for day. Now I open it to check. I see say like lawyer send me paper from my landlord say house rent from 350,000 to 700,000.
Wow. I won't talk much, but let me allow my guest to have her own opinion then. You can call in, you can send your SMS, you can also drop your comment on our Facebook page at Some TV. All right, capacity lady, we're done with our police officer. Let's move on to Edo State now, where a tenant is paying 700k for single room. What do you have to say about that?
Wow. What I have to say about that, actually, if the landlord should give her a quick notice, it's fine. His house, he decided, he can even say any amount he wants to put the house rent is his business. But you have a tenant in your house, so if you want to take any decisions, at least give her a notice and give her some time, because definitely we know in a rental apartment, if your rent expires, there's grace of months they give you. So you can't just come up with a rent without giving her at least time to put herself together. She can even sue you for that, and definitely she's going to win the case, because I don't see any reason why you should come up, like, did you renovate the house? Is there any renovation, or is there any addition in the compound, or anything? It's just ridiculous. But let's just hear from our lovely viewers.
Let's hear from our lovely viewers. Hello, good evening. Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Emeka. I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay, Emeka from Lagos. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
Yes, my dear, this issue is something that the system, like she said, is really not working. You know, because I'm speaking from experience right now. Like where I stay in a single room apartment, just like the lady stays here in Lagos. I used to pay 225,000 naira per annum, and out of the blues, the landlord increased the rent.
Wow.
This was even after my rent expired, not even before. No prior notice, nothing.
Wow.
They increased it to 500,000 naira.
Wow.
So, saying if I can't pay, I should pack out. Just like that.
That's serious.
And I'm a family man. I had to run around to pay. Because if I don't pay, what do I do to my family?
Nothing.
So the system is really not working, like she said. All these things is what government is supposed to regulate for us. You know, not just allowing these landlords to run around freely, just doing what they without putting them in check.
Yeah.
Yes, because even my landlord here, we the tenants, we are the one that even pay land use charge for him.
Wow.
I had to just stamp my foot on the ground and say, okay, landlord, I'm not paying this. This is supposed to be paid by you,
Wow.
not the tenants. But out of the money we pay for maybe utilities and what have you, he still steals out money from there to pay for this land use charge. Imagine that.
Wow.
Tenants are really suffering, seriously.
Wow.
Tenants are really suffering. It's not easy. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that beautiful comment. Thank you so much for calling. Wow, that's really a beautiful one. And you heard from our first caller who said he's also facing that. Well, let's hear from this second caller and hear what he have to say about this. Hello, good evening. Evening. Please, can you turn down the volume of your TV set?
Okay. I'm hearing.
All right, so what do you have to say about this trend right now? Okay, I guess the network is bad. Hello, good evening. Wow, this is a children's zone. Wow.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Okay, yes, my name is.
Okay, sorry, the network is cracky. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Diamond. I'm calling from Lagos State.
All right, Diamond from Lakers. What do you have to say about this story right now?
So what I have to say about this trend is that I'm also facing the same challenge.
Wow.
Yeah. As of last year, my rent was 700,000, and this year, guess what?
You have to say. Wow. That means this year it will be a million.
A million plus.
Yeah, because last year it was 700,000. And now the way things are hard and expensive, how much do you have to say about this? Wow. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Blessing, and I'm calling from Anambra.
Okay, Blessing, what do you have to say about this trend?
The trade is so good, okay, but I think they should support with 700,000. It's so good.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much for your comments. Wow. Okay, someone agreed to the 700K. So, so my sister, you know, as you're crying that it's so expensive, some people are appreciating
the
so
offer.
capacity. What you have to say about it? Because to me, I can't say much. What's what else about this?
This is a very nice place to stay. It's a very beautiful city, just like Calabar.
Wow.
So I think this person accepting the offer, you can just drop location so that the person can come and stay in Edo.
Wow.
Because I don't have to say much about this, but I just really feel for that first person. You have to pay some landlords. They will tell you you should pay for their
Me,
when I come.
I want to know, is it that
agreement?
Yeah.
I'm just paying rent, nothing more. So anything that you're saying I should pay, that one is your own business. It's not
Good.
my own. And this thing is really like, I think they will give the tenants like 6 months to go and look for a house. But landlord, they don't go agree.
Why is it like that?
I don't know.
Let's
but
hear from our viewers and hear what they want to say about this. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Once again, my name is Uche from Onitsha.
Okay, Mr. Uche, welcome back. So what do you have to say about this particular story?
What is trending, like the increase in bread now, it's always happening here in Onitsha. 250,000 to 1.2 million.
What?
There are new houses now, 2-bedroom, 2-room apartments. It's in the neighborhood of 1.5, 1.8.
Wow.
So there are people who are paying 200, 250, 2-bedroom apartments.
Wow.
One room room and parlor self-contained 900,000. So everybody's afraid what the landlord will say at the end of the paid rent. Many people are already preparing to move back to the village. For those who their villages are very close.
Wow.
Many people are packing their load every day to move. So it's a serious problem. I don't know where the country is going. The problem is from yes, the problem is from the top because the landlord will tell you that so many things, have gone high, and that is why they don't even owe you any explanation. They will say if you can't pay back. My sister, Nigeria is going haywire. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, sir, for that beautiful comment. Wow, we had it. Said 1.2. Wow.
I don't understand.
Wait, Billy I don't get what is happening here in Jalingo. It's so funny. They will say self-con, but the kitchen will be outside. That is not a self-con. My brother, tell me you have a single room, toilet is inside and kitchen is outside. That is so. But if you're talking of self-con, your toilet and kitchen should be inside. But Jalingo houses, that is just what I'm seeing here and they will tell you it's a self-con. And now imagine someone paying that amount. For me, I feel people like the caretaker, definitely before the landlord, you have to come to the caretaker. So you have to meet with the caretaker. People should make an agreement. Okay, this is it, but please, if in case you want to increase house rent, tell us ahead. Because that's what happened in my compound. When we were having a meeting on Saturday, I had to talk because they changed caretaker. So that one came with zeal of fire. I want to do it. I just said, sir, I know you are talking, but you've been mentioning money. But please, in case you have to increase house rent, tell me in time so I should know my budget. So that let not be like you just come this month and you tell me next month house rent will be 300, I'll be 250. My brother will be coming down. So please, that is just it. But people will have to understand with people because it's not easy. Things are not easy on people. Are you going to consider the transportation in other states, or are you going to consider food or feeding? Well, someone that has 3-4 children, are going to consider the fact that that person has school fees to pay for, he has to cater for the family at home, he has other bills, and then he will still have to save for the house rent at the end of the year. What do you have to say about it? Let me hear from this caller. Hello, good evening. Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, I guess I lost this caller. Thank you so much, our viewers, for airing out your own opinion. Thank you so much for calling in. But in every beginning, there must be an end. For our last trend of the day is about our guys. Gege is teaching you guys how to be financial wise. That's a wisdom of thought. He's not teaching you how to cook. Because after he give you financial advice, he refuses to give your woman money. Who will now cook for you? Because there are some lazy men out there. And this trend goes this way. There's this guy trying to cook. For the first time, he used pressure pot. We ladies know the pots to use in the kitchen. We know the right one to use to boil meat, to do that. But this my brother, I don't really know what happened to him. He had to go and use pressure pot to boil meat. Meat at most, you have 10-15 minutes to boil your meat. 10-15 to 20 minutes. If you want it overdone, that's when it is 20 minutes. But if you don't want it overdone, highest 10-15 minutes is okay. But this my brother used pressure pot. Wow. And tomorrow they will go out, they will say, yes, I can cook, I can do that, I can do that. And now they are going to School of Wisdom. Please try and go to catering school so that you will know the use of the kitchen also. So that you won't depend on the ladies or your wife or, any of. But let's watch this video of this guy that used pressure pots to boil meat. Let's watch the videos, guys.
POV. You used a pressure cooker for the first time. Guys, where's my meat?
Wow. My brother just cooked pizza in the pot because for me that food is not even looking like it's a meat. But let's hear from our first caller before I allow my guest with me in the studio to talk.
Hello, ma.
Hello, good evening. Please can you turn down the volume of your TV set? Thank you so much for calling, but please turn down the volume of your TV set. The network is a bit cracky. All right, Capacity Mama. I know you have a boyfriend, you know.
I don't understand.
Does he cook? Tell me about his cooking skills because this is our brother now, just cook rubbish. So what do you say about?
You know I have a boyfriend.
I definitely have a pretty lady capacity. Ah, my capacity.
Okay, I just want to talk about men generally.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one that has to cook and cook rubbish. I don't know. But please, if you know you don't know how to do something, and that's why you have mouth, you have sense. You ask. Like even if you don't want to ask, Google it. There's AI. We have Google. We have YouTube.
Yeah,
just go
YouTube.
Get information about what you want to do, and if you don't understand, ask someone around you that can help you. Don't go and injure yourself in trying to because now he's using this has to do with fire. Your
Gas is there. And then a pressure pot.
And you don't even know how to use it.
Pressure pot is for beans. For heaven's sake. You boil beans. I know that pot. Highest if you have to cook iron beans, you put it highest 10 minutes, that beans will be ready. And this my brother used that pot to boil meat.
You know, maybe some people have their own kind of how he wants his meat to be done.
Wow.
He wants it to be very cooked. That was why he said
now it has turned to pizza because it's not even looking like meat again. It's like cooked pizza. So we should call that pizza. Bravo to you, bro. Sorry to all guys out there, but yeah, I know there are some men that can cook. There are chefs out there. There are best cook guys that they can cook. That in fact, some of them can cook more than the ladies. Yeah, let's not deny that fact. There are guys that can cook more than the ladies. But this is my brother. Some of our brothers, our boyfriends, our friends that don't know how to cook, please try to learn. Or if your babe is coming or your girlfriend is coming to your house, please, if she's entering the kitchen, follow her to see what she's doing. Because now there's this, my cousin, I remember when we were in school. My cousin and his friends are trying to cook rice and beans. They just put the beans and the rice together. I imagine how that combo will now work. Beans haven't cooked and you're trying to cook rice and beans together. So please, guys, just know how you're doing your things and just try and do it well. Thank you so much, our viewers. You know, in every beginning, there must be an end. But I have a last call coming in. Let me take this call, and this will be the last. All right, I guess I lost the caller. But thank you so much, our viewers, for calling. Thank you so much for airing out your own opinion. You know, this was trending on Some TV, the Pulse of the Nation, your favorite station for entertainment, your favorite station for sport news, your favorite station for news, and everything that you're looking for. Just tune into Some TV. You get everything, be it music, be it movie, be it news, entertainment, everything you're looking for. We have it for you here at the Platter of Gold on Some TV, the Pulse of the Nation. You know, I won't go along without appreciating my fellow here with me, my co-presenter and person of Fiti Mama, aka Capacity. Thank you so much, Mr. Capacity, for having you here with me. Thank you so much for airing us your own opinion. Thank you so much for defending our officers in the law. You know, yeah, she looked like one. I'm even scared. Not be like she's a police officer after the show. She'll hijack me to the station. All right, thank you so much, Fiti Mama. And also, I want to appreciate my producer and person of James Emmanuel Atta. Thank you so much for doing a wonderful job out there, sir. And also our executive producer in person of Chief Gabriel Olayinka. So you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much for your own support. And also the man behind the camera and person of Dominion. You're doing a wonderful job, Dominion. Thank you so much. All right, viewers, I still remain your presenter in person of Tessie Stone, a.k.a. Teresa Ayubaduse. Do have a wonderful evening.
Stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a